Dead and Buried is a zombie movie. It's a bit of a cult classic film. It didn't make a lot of money. I actually have seen this film before, but it was a really long time ago. I was watching a whole bunch of zombie films during film school, and I think I found it on Daily Motion or something, or someone uploaded it on YouTube in 10-minute increments. But this one is about Dan. He is the sheriff of a small town called Potter's Bluff, and the opening sequence has a tourist come in. He's a photographer. He's violently murdered by the townspeople, and we don't know why. However, Dan is investigating this series of murders with the help of the eccentric coroner named William, and of course there's his wife too. She's very just there. And while he's investigating all of these mysterious deaths, the body count starts to rack up, the mystery becomes really gruesome, and then of course we get to the finale where we find out what's really going on. So this movie has some gruesome visual effects by Stan Winston. That's one of the reasons why it's beloved. But honestly, I felt the movie was a little bit cold. It was very creepy, but not scary, to be honest. I felt the movie was a little bit overacting from the guy who plays Dan, for starters. And I mean, Jack Albertson does a really good job. I know him most from the Grandpa Joe role from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory from 1971. Really great role, memorable, you know. But he plays like a really creepy, weird coroner man in this one. It's a really good role for him. It's his last film before he passed. But overall, this movie, you know, the zombie elements aren't that great either. They're not really, they're voodoo type zombies. They're not flesh eating. So not the best for me. I mean, it's not my favorite. I like the shamblers, you know, that eat brains and are mindless. These ones are like voodoo, so it's kind of a different vibe. But a couple of plot twists at the end kind of spice things up just a very little bit. But overall, it's a very cold and unrelentless sort of bleak movie without much fun or camp to it. I didn't quite enjoy it, to be honest, in a rewatch. So I give Dead and Buried a 5 out of 10.